Welcome to Fallish Report, your trusted source for breaking headlines, global insights, and sharp analysis from around the world. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. For decades, Boeing and Airbus have dominated commercial aviation, connecting continents and shaping the way people travel across the globe. Their aircraft have become icons of modern flight, setting the standard for safety, efficiency, and innovation in the skies. But now, a new contender is emerging. China is stepping onto the stage with the Comac C919, a narrow-body aircraft designed to challenge the long-standing duopoly and carve out a place for itself in the fiercely competitive aviation market. The C919 is more than just a plane. It's a symbol of China's ambition to achieve self-sufficiency in high-tech industries and reshape global aviation. It represents years of research, development, and national investment, as well as the hopes of a country eager to prove its technological prowess on the world stage. Assembled in Shanghai, the C919 entered commercial service in China in 2023, marking a milestone for the nation's aerospace industry. This achievement is the result of years of collaboration between engineers, designers, and policymakers, all working toward a common goal: to see a Chinese-built jet soar among the world's best. Its debut was celebrated as a sign that China's aviation dream was finally taking flight. The launch event was filled with excitement, pride, and a sense of accomplishment, as the nation watched its homegrown jet take to the skies for the very first time. The C919 directly targets the lucrative market segment dominated by the Airbus A320neo and Boeing 737 MAX. With its modern design and competitive features, it aims to win over airlines looking for alternatives to the established giants. For Beijing, developing the C919 is about more than just building a plane. It's about reducing reliance on foreign technology, fostering innovation, and building a comprehensive aerospace ecosystem that can support future generations of aircraft and engineers. The aircraft has quickly become a fixture in Chinese skies, serving major cities and earning national pride. Passengers now board the C919 with a sense of excitement, knowing they are part of a new chapter in China's aviation story. Yet, its operations remain limited to China and Hong Kong, with international ambitions facing significant hurdles. The dream of seeing the C919 in airports around the world is still a work in progress. The real challenge lies ahead, transforming the C919 from a domestic success into a true global competitor. This means not only meeting international standards, but also convincing airlines and passengers worldwide to trust and embrace a new name in aviation. Regulatory, technical, and political obstacles stand in the way of its international debut. Gaining certification from global aviation authorities and overcoming skepticism will be crucial steps on this journey. The journey to global recognition is proving far more complex than anticipated, but for China and the C919, the dream of joining the world's aviation elite is only just beginning. For the C919 to truly compete on the world stage, it must secure certification from the world's most respected aviation authorities, namely, the European Union Aviation Safety Agency, or EASA, and the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA. These certifications are not just formalities, they are essential stamps of approval that open the doors to the lucrative European and North American markets, where the majority of global airline business takes place. Without these critical endorsements, the C919 is effectively locked out of these key regions, unable to compete with established giants like Boeing and Airbus. This means missing out on thousands of potential orders and billions in revenue. Comac originally targeted EASA approval by 2025, hoping for a swift entry into the global market. However, that timeline has slipped significantly. EASA now projects that certification could take until 2028, or possibly even as late as 2031, depending on how quickly technical issues are resolved and documentation is completed. The main obstacles are highly technical. EASA must meticulously validate every system and component of the C919, with particular scrutiny on its unique blend of Chinese and Western avionics and flight control systems. Ensuring that these advanced systems meet Europe's rigorous safety and cybersecurity standards is a slow, painstaking process involving countless tests, reviews, and data analysis. Until EASA grants its certification, international airlines and major leasing companies remain hesitant, unwilling to commit to large orders or long-term partnerships with Comac. As a result, the C919 is currently confined to operating within China and a handful of friendly or politically aligned countries, severely limiting its global reach and influence for the foreseeable future. The ongoing lack of Western certification is more than just a bureaucratic delay. It's a significant setback for COMAC's international ambitions, and a reminder of the immense challenges facing any new entrant in the global aviation industry. The C919's certification delays aren't just technical, they're deeply political. Tensions between China and the West color every regulatory decision, turning a technical process into a geopolitical chess match. Western regulators are wary of China's transparency and the close ties between COMAC and the state. For Europe, the C919 is a state-backed rival to Airbus, raising economic and strategic concerns. The drawn-out certification process gives Airbus more time to strengthen its position. COMAC must prove not only technical excellence, but also build trust with skeptical regulators. The C919's fate is shaped as much by politics as by engineering. In the US, Boeing watches the C919's struggles with relief. The C919 was meant to disrupt the Boeing-Airbus duopoly, but certification delays keep it grounded in China. COMAC hasn't even sought FAA approval, knowing the hurdles would be immense. The US benefits from Europe's slow pace, maintaining the status quo without direct involvement. The duopoly remains secure, with Boeing and Airbus enjoying strong order books and little immediate threat. The C919's challenges highlight the complexity of breaking into this elite club. For now, Boeing and Airbus can rest easy. Their dominance is unshaken. China's ambition is clear, but the path to global competition is long and steep. With Western doors closed to its newest jet, China is doubling down on its vast domestic market, turning a challenge into a unique opportunity for growth and innovation. The C919 is quickly becoming the backbone of Chinese airlines, thanks to strong state encouragement, robust orders, and a clear national vision to reduce reliance on foreign aircraft. This strategy isn't just a fallback, it's a bold move that leverages China's booming demand for air travel, with millions of new passengers taking to the skies each year. By operating domestically, COMAC can refine the C919, address any technical issues, and build a solid operational record in a real-world environment. With Boeing and Airbus facing global production backlogs, Chinese airlines urgently need new planes, and the C919 is stepping in to fill that gap, ensuring fleets stay modern and efficient. Every successful flight not only builds confidence in the aircraft, but also strengthens COMAC's support network, from maintenance crews to pilot training programs. By saturating its home market, China is playing the long game, aiming to prove the C919's reliability, safety, and performance to both domestic and future international customers. A strong domestic track record will be crucial when re-engaging with international regulators, showing that the C919 can meet the world's highest standards. This Great Wall strategy is about building credibility, one flight at a time, and creating a foundation that can't be ignored. The C919's domestic dominance is laying the groundwork for future global ambitions, positioning China as a serious contender in the world of commercial aviation. While Western markets remain out of reach, China is targeting Belt and Road countries with the C919. COMAC is focusing on Southeast Asia, Africa, and Central Asia, regions where Chinese influence is strong and regulatory barriers are lower. The C919 is offered as part of broader investment packages, making it attractive to developing nations. These deals often bypass Western certification, relying on Chinese regulatory approval. However, challenges remain: limited global liquidity and concerns about long-term support make some airlines cautious. COMAC must invest in global support infrastructure to reassure potential buyers. Success in these markets could create a new sphere of influence for Chinese aviation. The Belt and Road strategy is about building partnerships and proving the C919's value beyond China. The C919's reliance on Western technology, especially engines and avionics, has exposed a critical vulnerability. In response, China is accelerating efforts to develop domestic alternatives like the CJ1000A engine. Building a world-class jet engine is a monumental challenge, requiring advanced materials and precision engineering. Progress is being made, but matching Western performance and reliability will take years. China is also investing in homegrown systems for avionics, landing gear, and more. The goal: a truly made-in-China aircraft, independent of foreign suppliers. These efforts are about more than the C919. They're about building a vertically integrated aerospace industry. The current struggles only strengthen China's resolve to achieve self-reliance. The C919's future hangs between two possibilities: global contender or regional workhorse. If it secures ESA and FAA certification, it could disrupt the duopoly and win orders from price-sensitive airlines worldwide. More likely, at least in the near term, it will remain a domestic champion serving China and a few allied nations. Even as a regional player, the C919 forces Boeing and Airbus to take China seriously. Its presence in the massive Chinese market shifts the balance of power. The C911's journey will likely fall somewhere in between, significant at home, with gradual inroads abroad. Whether or not it conquers the world, it has already changed the conversation in global aviation. The era of unquestioned Western dominance is over. A new, multipolar age is dawning. The C919 story is one of strategic patience and long-term vision. China knows that breaking into commercial aerospace is a marathon, not a sprint. Certification delays are setbacks, not defeats. China is playing the long game. By dominating its home market and building belt and road partnerships, COMAC is laying a foundation for future success. The push for technological self-reliance is central to this strategy. History shows that new industrial powers often emerge from nations with strong state support and huge domestic markets. The C919 is just the beginning. China will learn, adapt, and try again. The road to global competition is long, but China has the patience and persistence to see it through. The aviation marathon has only just begun.